Everybody, I don't know. I mean, the thing just didn't start. I reached over and started it, but it did not do it. We're here now. Once again, the video system has tried to shaft me right at the beginning. We're here now. Did that, and then while the KIX Kids Pledge was playing, the bed ends. I know that the Pledge of Allegiance didn't suddenly get longer. Morning, Daniel. I'm also trying to figure out why Restream right-click, Restream browser source in OBS, go to its properties. I've done that. Restart OBS. Re-add the source. Not gonna worry about it. So how is everybody? Did it switch on me again? Gosh, will it just stop today? What is today? It's Thursday? Is that normally our day? I thought Tuesday was our day to have video issues. I mean, we schedule them, don't we? So I've done some changes. Instead of talking about dropping things in the toilet like we were planning on today, I'm shelving that. We're going to be talking about the thing you're always forgetting, because tomorrow we're going to explore the age-old question as to why. Why is it when a snowstorm is coming that everybody goes and buys up all the bread and milk? Specifically, those two products we've asked before. We've never been able to figure out. We've had some speculation, but none that was really justifiable, I think, in that regard. So tomorrow's going to be our snow prep day. We're going to get ready for the snow and the Winter Olympics. Those are coming next week, you realize. From Italy. Isn't that a weird place to have the Winter Olympics? I mean, you don't normally think of Italy as the winter mecca. Put on your pants, Jimmy. That's right. Plus, today is Ask Your Cat a Question, or Answer Your Cat's Questions Day. January is full. You can tell that people are really bored during the month of January, and it's right here smack dab in the middle of winter when nobody's got anything better to do. But there are some of the dumbest made-up holidays during the month of January. I mean, the whole January thing. There's the New Year's resolution thing. That's a pretty stupid idea if you ask me. And it's kind of a made-up holiday that we all get used to and take for granted. Then at the beginning of February, we have Groundhog Day. That's a ridiculous holiday. But Cat's Got a Question? Answer Your Cat's Questions Day? It's a real holiday. Look it up if you don't believe me. It's dumb, but there it is. So we'll talk about that later this morning. Curling, yes, which is not a sport. It's not a sport. It's cleaning. That's janitorial work. Somebody accidentally saw someone doing that one year, cleaning the snow or the sidewalk or something, and they're like, hurry, it's almost time. And they ran, it became a whole competition, I feel like, on accident. I do not believe that the ancient Greeks ever contemplated sweeping the floor in front of a big rock. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Greg. All the snow we probably won't get. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Greg saying, we're going to get it, Greg. I've looked at the models. It's going to snow pretty heavy. I mean, they're saying, what do they say, 5 to 8 inches for Joplin, more for Springfield. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 710. It's going to be sunny today with highs around 50. Winter storm advisory, a winter storm watch in effect for this weekend, though, that we'll tell you more about in about 15 minutes. Plus, we've got your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound in just 9 minutes. All you have to do is be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us what the sound is at 720. Here's Jason Aldean on the 4 states number 1 for cash, KIX 102.5. I need my inhaler, which is not working. I don't know what's going on with Primatene or if it's just this particular flu strain or whatever. It is not working this time. And you know me, I've always sung its praises. Yeah, we are going to get the snow. They're saying more for Springfield. Everything east of about Cape Girardeau is going to turn to ice. It's going to be ice from Kentucky, Tennessee, down into Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all those areas. Just going to be solid ice. I have a buddy who lives down in Tennessee, and he said they've issued big-time warnings for them because their temperatures are not going to be as low as ours, but they're going to be right there on the cusp, and they're saying that there could be ice for like 3-4 days. They're expecting power outages. I get that, but if I could show you the radar and look at the prediction models of how this stuff, the problem is we've got a big weather front that's coming from the Pacific Northwest, okay? That combining with the Arctic air system. There's also at the same time an Arctic air system, a low system that is coming down. So the two are going to hit right around Iowa and then continue on south. Because of the, here, let's look at it backwards because I know you guys need to see it in the direction we're coming. Okay, here's Pacific Northwest, Oregon, Washington, all of that, right? Here's Arctic air system. They hit right around Iowa and then begin to move southeast, and it spreads out as it moves. So it's going to just cover everything. There's nowhere for it to go except down and east. Yep, I remember that year, Megan. 19 days. I didn't have it off that long, but it was like 9 or 10 that we were without power. It's horrible. Inhaler. I am grateful for the made-up cat holiday. It starts tomorrow night. Okay, Greg was asking what time does it start. Gonna probably expect the snow. Let me see. I mean, this is a 90%. When they put 90% chance, it's going to happen. Wind chill values of -7. Which is great for the snow stuff because it keeps it from turning to ice and stuff. It's going to stay snow for us the whole time. We'll probably start. Are they not doing time models on this? I would say late Friday evening, probably 6:30, 7. I'm guessing. I don't have anything to base that on. Let me see if my other service has a predicted time on that. Hold on just a second. Tomorrow, I'll be able to tell you when. Okay, yeah, there's no time predictions on it yet. But tomorrow I'll be able to give you that info. Still a little too far out to nail down the hour. But it starts off as a 60% chance of snow, which means light snow flurries Friday evening. and then increases to 90% by probably 9 or 10 o'clock. That 90% chance goes all day Saturday. All day snowfall throughout that. You remember last year? No, it was the year before. The year before, I remember getting back from Mexico and it had started snowing. And it snowed like the whole weekend. And we got like 10 inches of snow, almost a foot. That was the biggest snowfall we had in, I don't know how long. But I remember I just got back from Mexico when that happened. And it was so stupid cold. And then we had the snow come in on top of that. It won't be as bad as that, I don't think, but it'll be similar to that. It's the same kind of front that we had that year. Good, Lisa. How are you doing? Shiala took a personal day tomorrow. Why, Shiala? So you can go get bread and milk? Yeah, the 2007 storm, that was apocalyptic because, I mean, we had the 2007 storm, and then if you remember, 2010, we had the major windstorm. It was the inland hurricane. First time I'd ever heard that term ever bandied about. And there was 110-mile-an-hour winds, straight-line winds, blew a tree over into my house. And then the very next year, 2011... we all know what happened that year. I was like, what the heck? I'm getting out of here. Yep, Shiala's. She's going to go get some bread and milk. I never did do this. Hold on. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number one for cash, got $877.50 up for grabs with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound right after Travis Denning on the 4 states number one for cash, KIX 102.5. Wait a minute, Lisa. I got questions. You went to the... Oh, that's a good idea, Daniel. That'll get it out. Whew. Lisa, you went to the Dirty Mule. This smells like a Dirty Mule. You went to the Dirty Mule last night? What is the Dirty Mule, Lisa? Where is the Dirty Mule? Shouldn't someone wash the Dirty Mule? Who dirtied up the mule, Lisa? Was it one time clean? I have all these questions. Answer. All right, we must get ready for the on-air break. Those are the rules. Line dance classes at the Dirty Mule. If I had a nickel for every time that has come up in conversation. You know what? I believe the Sharpie actually did help, Daniel. That little itch tickle. We need a titchkle. We need a combo word of that. Itch tickle. Titchickle. Itch tickle. It's in Frontenac. Well, of course it is. Those are the rules, right, Lisa? Jimmy? The Dirty Mule. Why can't we have a club named the Dirty Mule? Why can't we have nice things? It says right there on the label, must be named the Dirty Mule. Oh, let's see. What is coming to TV this week? Anything? Canada Shore. That sounds ridiculous. Paramount Plus has a new reality show similar to MTV's Shore reality franchise, but it's Canadians going, and partying, flirting, navigating drama. I will not be watching it. On Netflix, they have a new series called Finding Her Edge. And then on Netflix, they also have Free Burt. Mel Brooks, the 99-year-old man, is a 2-part documentary on HBO Max. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else to watch. Sorry, kids. So I went through a whole thing with Temu last night. I want to talk to you guys about this when I get done with the break, if I remember to. If not, Megan will hopefully remind me. But we've been going through an issue with Temu over the past few days. You know, I like Temu. I believe you have to be careful on it. I believe it's easy to get sucked into some of their whole marketing schemes, and you have to go in with a purpose and a plan in place. And I got to admit, they beat me on that yesterday. That, and I've had an issue with some of their Asian sizing. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 722. It's going to be Sunday today. Highs around 50. Of course, we got the winter storm watch on the way for the weekend that everybody's talking about. We'll tell you more about in just 5 minutes. But right now, it is time, kids, to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound, because we have $877.50 for you. If you can be caller number 5 at 623-1025 and tell us, what is this sound? What is it? If you can tell us, you're going to win all that cash from the 4 states #1 for cash. Hi there, Morning KIX. You're caller number 1. Hi, Morning KIX. You're caller number 2. Hi there, Morning KIX. Caller number 3. Hi, Morning KIX. You are caller number 4. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
Narrowly.
Say it again.
Narrowly.
Narrowly. Where are you from, Narrowly? Or did you say Merrily?
Narrowly.
Merrily. Okay, where are you from?
Joplin.
Merrily from Joplin, you are caller number 5. It's like, Merrily. What do you think, Merrily, this sound is for $877.50?
In a dryer.
She says keys and change tumbling in a dryer. Merrily, for $877.50. That is not it. Oh, but you know what that means, don't you, Merrily? We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot now, making it $902.50, and give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Merrily. That's a fun name. Row, row, row your boat. Merrily. We ought to just sing those words to the song. She laughed the way you do when you've heard it one time too many. You're so funny, yeah. Not it. Okay. And we're ready. Okay, Temu, because Christine's going to be calling here in a minute. So you know that denim shirt that I wear every now and then? Yeah, you do, because you keep track of my wardrobe, right? You're not weird like that. I have a denim shacket shirt. You know, it's an overshirt that I wear. And it's got the elbow blown out in it, because I have bony elbows. And I started looking to replace it, because I really like the shirt. You can use it with like everything. And I remember I bought it like 5 or 6 years ago. And now that I'm thinking about it, I believe I bought it on Shein or something like that. I couldn't remember where I got it, but I found one just like it on Temu. So back in December, before Christmas, I ordered that, and I ordered my size, a medium. And it came in right at the beginning of January. And it was so small. I mean, it was tiny on me. So I went to do a return. I'm like, this is just stupid. I want the shirt. It's really good shirt. I mean, really heavy duty quality. It's almost like a jacket, more than a shirt even. And it was only like $20. So I went to do a return, and Temu said, hey, how about this? You keep the shirt. We'll give you like 2/3 of your money back. Call it good. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash, looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. Marilee from Joplin, you are caller number 5.
All right.
Like, Marilee, what do you think, Marilee, this sound is for $877.50?
Is it keys and change tumbling in a dryer?
She says keys and change tumbling in a dryer. Marilee, for $877.50. That is not it. Oh, but you know what that means, don't you, Marilee? We're going to put another $25 in the jackpot now, making it $902.50, and give you another chance to guess and win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so anyway, I was talking about the shirt deal. So I was like, okay, it's easier than having to go to the store and, package it all up. And I don't know, I've never done a complete return where I sent something back physically to Temu. Never done that. Still haven't. And so I said, sure, I'll just give the shirt to my wife. She can wear it. It's not too small on her. And I'll order a larger size. So I ordered a large, gave her that, got the shirt back. Well, yesterday, the shirt came in, and it was a large, and I went to put it on, and it's still too small. So I get to looking at the size guide, and sure enough, it's the Asian sizing that all they did was they just took the first, second, and third, and they of their Asian sizes, and they transferred them to small, medium, large, even though they're not small, medium, large. It's like kid size, small, extra. It's like XX small, extra small, small. Hold on, there's Christine. Hi there, Morning KIX.
I got good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Give me the mediocre news. Is that an option?
No.
Okay, what's the bad news? Give me the bad news first.
Bad news is caller number 4 sucks.
That's not bad news. That's factual news. That has no emotional value assigned to it whatsoever, Christine.
Not for you.
Not for anybody, really, because it's just the way things are.
Well, anyway, that's the bad news.
Okay, and then the good news is?
The good news is I'm so glad that I get a notification when you go on air, because this morning I was just goofing around, and usually I leave the house long before 7 o'clock, and like 7:09, I looked at my phone, notification, KIX is live, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am running late.
Yes, isn't that great? You can always, if you have your radio on, even in the background, you can tell time by what we're doing. It can help keep you on track for whatever, when you're getting ready. You know that when I do Secret Sound, it's time to be doing this. And when you do that, to be on time, you have to be doing these certain things based on what we do on the show. It's a great way to keep yourself on track for your morning.
I'm just very thankful that I got the notification. Otherwise, I'd have still been in my pajamas.
And there would have been another job down the tubes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not cool. I'd have been okay. But still.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we talking about today?
Well, we've been talking about this whole Temu thing that I've been going through. We were just talking about on the live video when you called that I had bought a shirt that was too small, went to do a return. Temu said, here's a little bit of money, keep the shirt. And then I ordered another one that was a size larger, and it came in yesterday, and it was still too small. So I went to do a return, and they said, hey, here's a little bit of money and a coupon, good for like $20, $15, $20, whatever. Keep the shirt. Excuse me. And so I was like, okay, fine. So I ordered I ordered an extra large of the shirt. Hopefully this one will fit. I don't wear extra large. I wear medium. So,
Okay.
and it's these Asian sizes is what it is. So anyway, I did that. And then I went in to use the coupon. And they said, well, to use this $10, $20 coupon, you've got to first spend $35. And my wife said, well, that's good because I need this, this, and this. Let's go ahead and do it. So I went in and clicked on the coupon thing, and it opened up a little window that you could only buy off of Temu's pre-selected items that they have in this list to be able to claim the coupon. And you had to get $35 worth. So I went through and picked that real quick. And then it said, hey, how would you like to double the coupon? We will give you X amount of dollars, $50, if you will just pick 2 more items. And I'm like, well, I kind of wanted those 2 things, you know. So I went and got those 2 things. And then it said, we will give you $200 coupons if you will just pick 3 more items. And so I went through and I picked 3 more items. Okay, I am now up to $110 in my initial purchase. And my wife says, where's the coupon? Does it get applied? And I'm like, I don't know. They're not real clear about this. So I was like, let's go ahead and do the order and see what happens. So we did the order, $110. I think it ended up being $120 some dollars. No mention of the coupon anywhere. Can't find the coupon. $200 of coupons or whatever coupons are, it's gone. No mention of it anywhere. So, huh?
It's a rabbit hole.
Yeah. So anyway, I went back and canceled that order and made them give me my money back. You can do that. It is a bit of a process. The thing that I was so mad about and what really irritated me, and I can't believe that I fell for this, is we spent over an hour doing this nonsense. And when we got done, I'm looking up and I was like, it's time for bed. I got to go to bed. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. There goes my evening. Temu just manipulated me out of my whole evening. Thank you. Made me so mad.
Also, something you have to remember is this is coming from the Asian
Yep, from China. Yeah.
country. So their sizes, because they're very little people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And that's not racist.
In our sizes.
That's not.
Anytime you want to order any clothing from Temu, for me, I have to order like 5X
Yeah.
in order to get
Well,
1X.
and that's not racist at all, Christine. You're not no Asian minoritist or anything like that because you said that. It is factual that they do have varied sizings. My problem is some shirts I've gotten from Temu in size medium have fit just fine. Others, not so much. So I always have to go to that size guide. But I had gone to the size guide on this shirt, and it said that it was a 42 in the chest, which is a little loose on me. This is a 42. And it was not a 42. I could barely get my arms. And if I would have bent my arms at all, it would have popped the material on this shirt. It was that tight. It was cutting off the circulation in my arms. For a large. Yeah. So anyway, and none of that. I mean, that's a whole issue with the whole sizing on Temu. But my big problem was the way they manipulated me into spending over an hour shopping on their site. They got $120 out of me and did not give me anything in exchange for that. Led me to believe that I was going to be getting $200 off items and did not. It's a scam.
You know, there's another website that does the same thing.
Shein.
And it gets me every time because it shows up on my Facebook feed all the time.
Oh.
The cutest little outfit.
Guys, I know. Do not buy things that are linked through Facebook. It is one of the biggest way that people are getting scammed, or getting phished, and having their accounts hacked. It is very dangerous. Always go.
National website.
Yeah. Always go to a secondary site. Hold on, Christine. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen. Hey, if you're cold, we've got a new workout idea for you right after Jordan Davis on KIX. Okay.
I'm referring to
Shein, yeah. It's Shein. Yeah, and I bought stuff from them too, but they work exactly the same as Temu do. In fact, a lot of the same products, a lot of the same pricing. And where you're like, well, you're getting garbage when you buy from these companies. Not always. No, in fact, a lot of the time, the stuff you get from Temu and Shein is better than Amazon. Yeah.
But then I've gotten a few that they make look good,
Yes.
and when you get them, they feel like they're made out of plastic.
But it's that way on Amazon too. I mean, and a lot of the time it's hit and miss. It's just hit and miss. That, like I would say, this jean shirt is really, really nice. It's really high quality. It's like $20. And let's be honest, we don't have extra money to just go to the mall and throw around here and there. You know, we've got to be very careful with our money to make it go further. So if we get the chance to get a deal, got to take it.
Well, I'm going to address that because I'm going to tell you this is why I do this shopping online. I hate large crowds.
Yeah.
And I hate waiting in line, and I hate looking through every, shirt on the rack. And online shopping has become so convenient. Like, I even have my groceries delivered because I can make my grocery list throughout the day. And if I forget something, I'll just, and I remember it, I can add it to my list.
We've been talking about that over the last week or so. I just got on Walmart Plus, and we started doing that a week or two ago, and love it. Yeah, it's awesome. Same. The less interaction we have to have seems like the better. Hey, I'm going to have to go, Christine. We got 30 seconds here before I got to get on the air.
Okay, peace out.
Bye. Yeah, and saying that I bought the kid size. No, and Jimmy said all of hers ran small. Not all. I will say 70 to 80% of the stuff that I get from Temu fits. But there's that 20 to 30% that's just way off when I get it. And the return thing, I don't mind keeping the size too small and getting most of my money back, not all, and then get the size that I want and give that to someone else. I've given 2 of these shirts away now. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 737. It's going to be sunny today with highs around 50, but of course, by the weekend, we've got that winter storm watch in effect. That's going to begin tomorrow night and last all the way through until Sunday. And we'll tell you all about that in just 25 minutes, along with 4 states news. You know, while I'm thinking of it, too, that this would be an awesome time for you to make your prediction for Joplin's first official snowfall of the season at KIX1025.com, because the one that hits it exactly is going to win a free year car wash membership from Hurricane Car Wash. You can get all the rules and all the details by going to KIX1025.com. Next hour, we're going to be talking about what you are always forgetting or always losing at 623-1025. You can text or tell us yours, or you can tell us on Facebook. We've been talking a little bit this month about how all the gyms are full right now, with people trying to fulfill their New Year's resolutions. So they're also taking advantage of those special buy 1 month, get 3 free or whatever that a lot of the gyms are doing, trying to get people to sign up. And how it's really creating a lot of congestion at the gyms. Some of the gyms are trying to combat the congestion by weeding out the people who aren't real serious about it with a brand new workout program. Check it out.
Are you unable to work out inside this winter? Then get your sweat on outside at Cole's Gym.
Okay, everyone, be sure to scrape the snow off your stationary bike.
Our fitness classes will stay on even in the most inclement conditions.
No pain, no gain. But if you can't feel your hands, you might have frostbite.
We even have cold yoga.
Now, get into the downward polar bear.
Only at Cole's Gym, where you can train like Rocky IV in Siberia.
Who wants an ice bath? Just take off your coat.
Okay. Now, I have got to leave you guys for a few moments. I'll be right back. Sarah, you leaving already? Yeah, it's very hit and miss on the sizing on Temu. So the thing about Temu 2 that I really hate, really grinds my gears, is when you first open the site and you get the stupid spinny wheel. You want to go check on something. So, like, here we go. Watch this. Okay, I'm going to go on here. I'm going to just click on Temu. Now, watch what happens. Don't you do that to me. It actually worked. Okay, let's try it again with a fresh load. I go on Temu. There it is. There's the pop-up, and it says, oh, come on, claim this penny deal. Fast dispatch, promising a chance to get. And it makes no sense, the stuff that's on there. But if you claim it, then a wheel comes up and you spin for a chance to get, and it always lands on the biggest one. And I'm like, why are we following through with this pretense? It's ridiculous. We know what's going to happen. It's so stupid. So dumb. But it's like, and I believe there is the whole addictive doom scrolling that you do, sometimes on social media, that Temu promotes this too. It really encourages you to doom scroll. Meaning you just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, looking for stuff. You're adding to your wish list, your blah, blah, blah. Amazon does the same thing, but not as bad, because Amazon, let's be honest, most of the stuff on Amazon sucks. And so does the stuff on Temu, I believe, but it doesn't look like it sucks. Here I am, doom scrolling. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Good luck, Christy. No, Shiala. Most often the shipping is free. Now, I will say if you just order small orders, that you will have to pay. If it's like under $35, they'll charge you for shipping. But if you do an order that's $30 to $50 or more, there is no shipping. The thing is, and I would never, ever, here's another thing, guys. I would never, ever, ever, ever put my credit card information on one of these sites. Do not do that. We do PayPal or do Cash App or something like that. Venmo, do not put your credit card information on these sites. Have I heard of the boneless couch? No, Shiala. What is the boneless couch? Please tell me. I think my couch is a boneless couch. It has no bones in it at all. I see it on Amazon, the boneless couch. What is this? It looks nice, doesn't it? Is it one of these inflatables? Yeah, it's those that it's modular. Fluffy couch. If it's one of these inflatable deals, I have heard from people. Look at the reviews. That's one of the nice things about Amazon is you can trust the reviews on Amazon. The thing about Temu, you cannot trust their reviews. So they spice their reviews, if you know what that is. Here's boneless couch. Let's look. Deep dimension. Words like that make me very nervous. Yeah, so Temu spices their reviews with, I'm trying to look at all this. Boy, this would not work at my house, I'm telling you. Storm warning now for Ottawa County. Winter storm warning. That's the first warning that we've had, and that's northeastern Oklahoma. But they're already changing that winter storm watch for some counties to winter storm warning. It's going to be a winter storm warning for us eventually. I don't believe that the boneless would work for me. A lot of people say the back of these couches is not tall enough to be able to sit up properly, sit back. They say the height is very, very low. Oh, it's just all foam. That's what it is. It's all foam cushions. There is no framework in this couch at all. Might be something you buy your kids in college. I would not want it in my house. Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable. Shala says, think this is more for college kids. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, we're going to go next. We're going to talk about this answer your cat questions holiday thing here in just a second. I have a deal on it. Yeah, I would not do that. I mean, it's not like you can buy a nice couch for that kind of money, but it's just a waste of your money. You'd be better off just saving that, tripling it. It's going to cost you about $2,000, I think, to get a decent couch. And I need a new couch. So the leather, we have a leather sectional. And the leather where we always sit, where I always sit, where everybody always sits, is wearing out. It's beginning to lose its finish. So, and this is the one that I rebuilt. You remember not too long ago, fixed the frame, rebuilt the bottom of it, which it lasted another year, but it's about time for another one. And we can't afford it right now because we're paying for vacation. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 749. It's going to be sunny today with highs around 50, but we've got a winter storm watch in effect for this weekend. Actually, they just changed that to a winter storm warning for Ottawa County in northeastern Oklahoma, and I figured they will for the rest of us by tomorrow afternoon, but we'll give you a complete look at the weather forecast in just 12 minutes. Also, in the next hour, we're going to be talking about the thing that you're always losing or forgetting, whatever that might be for you. It might be an item, might be a concept, or something you were supposed to remember. 623-1025 to tell us the thing you're always forgetting or always losing. Or you can tell us on Facebook. January is the month of made-up holidays. That's what I've decided. I mean, from January to dry January to all these stupid made-up holidays that there are during this month. We were talking about one of them yesterday, in fact. And today is probably the dumbest one that I've ever heard of. It's called Answer Your Cat's Questions Day. I'm not making it up. That's actually the name of the holiday. You can look it up yourself if you don't believe me. January 22nd, Answer Your Cat's Questions Day, a day about paying closer attention to your cat and trying to understand their motives, movements, and attitudes. It says whether it's the volume of their meowing or their incessant scratching of certain objects, taking the time to sit down and try to imagine yourself in your cat's body. What can help your bond with your feline friend and keep you from, kicking them out of the house when they poop in the kitchen floor, I'm assuming. I will be glad when we get out of this month and these made-up holidays. It's the weirdest of holidays. My cat wants to hear what I have to say. My kitty wants to do some Q&A, like why he can't scratch the table legs and why I didn't eat the mouse he caught for food. He wants to understand us humans and why he has a box to poop. And my cat's got a question about the things I do. Why am I mad when I step in his puke? Why at 3 a.m. he can't sit on my head? And why I take him to the vet? He hates going to see the vet.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Okay. Thank you. Morning, Thomas. How you been? Jimbo. Hey, that's what we need to call Jimmy from now on. Jimbo. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Yeah, so the one thing I always sometimes forget to grab is my work keys.
Is grab your work keys?
Yep.
Does that mean
I have keys I drive a tow truck, so I literally forget to grab them half the time.
so? You can't work if you forget your keys, can you?
Negative.
Well,
Yeah.
that is awfully convenient. I don't feel like working today. Oh, look, I forgot my keys.
I can't get into the gate.
Yeah. Just, I guess it's going to be a day at home on the couch in front of the TV for me. Man.
Yeah, it seems like it anymore.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Wish your phone was better. Okay. I want a bangle. I want a bangle too. What is a bangle, Thomas? Bangles sound like fun. Wait a minute. Is that is that the group that sings Manic Monday? Then I want a bangle too. Walk like an Egyptian. Are those available? Can you just get those? Trying to see what's in the news. Did you guys know Vanna White got married in secret? She married her longtime partner. No, not Pat Sajak. She secretly married John Donaldson after nearly 13 years together. Surprise, we got married, she wrote on Instagram on Wednesday, alongside a photo of him carrying her in his arms on their special day. She's 68 years old. Greg says, I'm working on a 1908 BC Komatsu and has giant socket sizes I don't have, and wheel cylinders are bad. I wish I forgot something at home that would allow me to leave, right? A 1908? That's not the year model, is it, Greg? Or is that the... I'm having to look for it now. Oh, no. Who knows? It's some sort of Sparwood thing? No, it's like a loader thing. I can find a PC-138 USLC Komatsu, but not a 1908. Yeah, starting to. I'm betting you get that hair dye and all that makeup off, and she's someone's grandma. I'm hopeful that if the snow does happen, and it's going to happen, that it happens significantly enough that it snows us all in for a little while. I enjoy a good snowed in, and on the weekend, that would mean I wouldn't be having to play. Last night, I'm so irritated right now. The beta testing thing that I'm doing for Yamaha on Line 6, they have been working on my particular unit, and I have discovered a number of bugs within their software coding that they don't seem to be able to fix easily. So yesterday they released a firmware update to the mass populace at large, and I was so excited because I thought, yay, but I read through their bug fixes that they had done, and it looked like it addressed mine. So I went home, plugged in my workstation, and proceeded to go through the update process, and it said, you're up to date. You don't have an update. And I'm like, what? So I went through and looked at their recommended ways of handling the bug that I'm dealing with and did all those things, and it didn't change anything. It was still doing the same exact behavior it has been doing. So I emailed them and said, hey, I saw that you released this firmware update today with recommendations on how to deal with the issue that we've been trying to fix. And I did your steps that you recommended, but it did not change anything. And they said, yes, no, yours we have assigned now. There are 11 people working on it. It's going to be rolled out in the next bug fix. Whenever that comes, I have decided, I think, that I'm going to shelve this thing until these issues get fixed. It's just, it lies to me constantly. When I'm on stage performing and I look down and I think that my distortion is off. No, it's actually on. I have to go by what my ear hears, which I can't always hear that well. And it's so frustrating because it's gotten to where I end up having to stomp with my feet, my foot switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm ready to play. Stupid. Yes, you can drink now. Yes, we get to try out Alaska. An old heavy-duty lift. Sharpie break. Okay, Bryson. As Bryson said. Gosh, that's got a bite and a half to it. My eyes are doing this swimmy thing. I found something yesterday I want to show you guys. Hold on, I got to find it. Do you guys know what a zoetrope is? Especially, and I should have mentioned this when Sarara was on, because I feel like she could do this. You can make your own zoetrope. Hold on. I'm going to show you what it is. It's going to take me an hour going through YouTube ads first. I wonder if this will work actually on, if it'll work on OBS, because it utilizes a strobe. Okay. As soon as the ad is done. Okay. This, guys, this is a zoetrope. All right. You see what they have there is a number of these little plastic figurines that they have 3D printed, okay? Watch what happens when they spin it with a strobe light on. You ready? Watch. Watch. Now, they turn on a strobe light and this happens. Turn off the strobe light, it goes back to that. Isn't that crazy? And there's a whole bunch of them. Let me see. This one is really, really cool. This highlights some of the many different things they can do with the zoetrope. Look at that. So they do it by 3D printing these. They fix them on this this little base, and then they put a strobe light in the top of it. And that you actually see that right in front of you. Isn't that cool? Come on, come on, come on. Let's get to the good part. So that's how the strobe works. And it's underneath this light that blinks, I think like 20 times per second or something like that. So I feel like somebody that has a 3D printer, like Sarara, could make one of those if they really tried hard. It's going to be sunny today. Highs are going to be around 50, and then lows tonight down around 21 tomorrow. It's going to be mostly cloudy with highs near 23. Winter storm watch begins tomorrow evening with snow likely throughout Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night. Lows down around 5 degrees and highs into the low to mid-teens. KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars just showing some clouds over the 4 states. It's 28 in Carthage, 23 in Miami, and 27 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Simmer Storm Center app. So we're talking about the thing that you're always losing or always forgetting. What is it for you? 623-1025 to text or tell us. Maybe we can help you find it. Or you can tell us about it on Facebook. Here's Jason Aldean on the 4 states #1 for country, KIX 102.5. Wasn't it cool? What, Jimmy? Jimmy said she went to Walmart yesterday doing their light change when they turn the lights down and play soft music. What? What is this? $10K Kelvin is what they changed to. Whatever 10K Kelvin is. I don't know. 10K is, I guess that's a very yellow looking light. Right? Because the lower you go with the K factor, the more yellow, warm that the light looks. The higher you go with the K factor, the bluer it gets. That's the spectrum. I don't like the penguins. I don't like the penguins on there at all. I like the frog things. I like the fish thing. Okay, Jimmy, what I looked up is that Walmart had made the decision to leave fluorescent lighting that they've had in all their stores to LED lighting, and that all of their stores are changing over to this, and it is a particular temperature that a lot of people are not liking. I don't know who's in charge at Walmart with a lot of their decisions that they're doing right now, but somebody needs to be fired because things like that, these store reorganizations that they did a year or two ago that made everything really difficult to find and made the aisle smaller, stupid. Some of the stuff on their website, stupid. There's all sorts of things. They're restocking policies. Walmart has a policy right now that, let's say they have 5 different versions of a particular product. 5 different flavors. Let's say this is caramel, chocolate, poop flavor, whatever, gravy, and tomato. They may sell all out of the chocolate. Well, rather than replacing chocolate, they will go ahead and wait until they're almost wiped out these other flavors before replacing the one that is selling really well. It's their way of balancing their inventory sales so that they don't end up with products on the shelves just sitting there for a long time. Here's the thing, Walmart. You do not create demand. You don't create a need for people to buy things. People buy things because they like this particular brand, they like this particular flavor, and by you trying to mitigate your inventory's lack of sales, you're actually going to be turning off your customers because customers will eventually go where they know they can get the things they want. Between 2 and 6 hours they do this? I hadn't heard of that. I don't think so. How? Ask Mel. It must be because I haven't touched the keys. Thank you for checking. Yeah. Brett just came in and said the KIX vehicle was out there running. And I'm like, what? How? I haven't touched the keys. Well, engineering has their own set of keys. So they must be out doing something with the vehicle. That's the only thing I can think of. It's got to be what it is. I hope that's what it is. If it's just starting on its own. Okay, stacking the rest of the brakes. And there we go. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Yep, sure enough. I thought so. I don't know, Bryson. I'm kind of weird. I can't find anything about Jimmy online about a specific time that Walmart is trying subtle lighting and subtle music. But it sounds like a dumb idea. Stupid. What's the point? What is that supposed to do? Make me not want to go to the store during those hours? There are some people in the organization who are trying their best to justify a bloated income, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's engineering. I can't believe we have a meeting today about St. Jude. It's getting to be that time already. This month, I feel like, has flown by when we think about it. Seems like just last week it was Christmas. But no, it was a month ago, and I'm still struggling with the stupid cough that I got the day after Christmas that came on. The stupid flu variant this year has been ridiculous. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:11. It's going to be sunny today. Highs are going to be around 50, and it's 27 right now in Joplin. But we're talking about the thing that you're always losing or always forgetting. Whatever it might be for you, you can text or tell us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook. What's that thing that you're always losing or forgetting? Here's Luke Combs on KIX 102.5. Got to put it on Facebook. Yes. Going to do it. Thank you. Sensory-friendly hours. Just sounds ridiculous. Which store was it, Jimmy, that you went to? The Pittsburgh Walmart. I haven't heard or seen anything about it in the Walmarts here in Joplin. Of course, I haven't been in one of them in who knows how long, but by design, hate going to Walmart. So they announced the Razzie Award nominations. I really love these. The worst movies, worst shows got their awards yesterday. The worst picture. The nominees for it were The Electric State, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Disney Snow White, that one qualifies, Star Trek Section 31, War of the Worlds. Worst actor, Dave Bautista, who I like usually, in The Lost Lands, Ice Cube in War of the Worlds, Scott Eastwood in Alarum, that's Clint Eastwood's son, Jared Leto in Tron, and Abel in The Weeknd, Tesfaye and Hurry Up Tomorrow. And worst remake or sequel, I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Smurfs 2025, Snow White, and War of the Worlds. Worst screen combo, All Seven Dwarfs and Snow White, James Corden and Rihanna and Smurfs, Ice Cube and his Zoom camera and War of the Worlds, Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro as Frank and Vito. Yeah, that was really bad. The Alto Knights, The Weeknd and his colossal ego in Hurry Up Tomorrow. I luckily did not see most of those. There were a couple that I did see, though, and I got to admit, yeah, they're pretty lousy. I can't believe that Kill Me If You Can or whatever the name of it was, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie wasn't on there. Oh my gosh. Next week is also tax return week. You can start filing your taxes, I think, as of Monday. And the secret sound is officially now, the jackpot is officially enough, ironically, that you would have to pay taxes on it if you want it. Did you guys hear about the flight attendant for Canadian Airline that used his expired credentials to pose as a pilot and get free flights all over the place? I guess he got hundreds of free flights from U.S. Airlines. Dallas Pekornik of Toronto got arrested in Panama last October, and he pleaded not guilty on Tuesday following his extradition. And I guess he had been a flight attendant for an unnamed Toronto-based airline. But then he used fake employee identification from that carrier to obtain tickets reserved for pilots and flight attendants on 3 other airlines. He even requested to sit in the extra seat in the cockpit, the jump seat, which is reserved for off-duty pilots. It lasted 4 years he was able to do this and flew all over the world. He now faces 20 years in prison and up to $250,000 in fines in exchange for hundreds of flights over 4 years and not having to sit and coach. Kind of worth it. I guess he didn't get bail because he's a flight risk. Uh-oh, I see an issue. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 per country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:19. It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 50. But then the temperature is going to be dropping tomorrow. That winter storm watch in effect for the entire weekend. And we'll tell you more about that in about 6 minutes. But we're talking today about the thing that you're always losing or always forgetting. It's 623-1025. What's the thing that you're always losing or forgetting? You can also tell us on Facebook. What is it for you?
My keys.
Your keys, of course, keys. So you'd expect you'd put them somewhere where you'd be able to find them.
Yeah, like in your hand.
Yeah, that's me. Me too. It's not where they go, though. What's the thing you're always forgetting or losing?
My glasses when they're on my head.
Oh, I've done that. Nothing makes you feel more senile than doing that. What's the thing that you're always forgetting or always losing?
It's probably not me, but in most people's cases, I would say when they need a set of jumper cables, everyone has them, but nobody can find them.
Absolutely. They're always there when you don't need them. They're always there in the trunk, and you're thinking, I never use those things. But when you need them, they're going to be gone.
That's right.
I don't know how that works, but they're always gone like that. What's the thing you always lose or forget?
I'm going to speak for all shape gear mechanics, everyone that works on vehicles, a 10-millimeter wrench or socket.
And why is it the 10? Why is it the 10 millimeter that we're always losing? Never any
I
other
have
but
no
the 10.
idea, because I'll spend 20, 30 minutes looking for it, and my wife will come over there, oh, here it is.
That's got to be some sort of phenomenon.
10 millimeter.
Phenomenon. What's the thing that you're always losing or forgetting?
My phone when I'm talking on it.
I have done that. Yep, don't feel bad. I don't think the problem is with the phone. I think the problem is with something in between the ears there. What's the thing that you're always losing or forgetting? You can text or tell us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook. It's the 4 states #1 per country. They tried to call while we were on the air, so sorry. They've also just issued the Oscar nominees. Just came out a few minutes ago, in fact. Like anyone cares. Hi there, Morning Kicks. What is the thing that you're always losing or forgetting?
My phone.
Your phone. What do you mean? You just leave it setting somewhere?
Yeah, and then I can't find it, or I go to town and I leave it at home.
Yeah, I've done that all the time. So my watch, luckily, has a little Find My Phone thing that will make it make a noise so that I can go track down where I left it. Otherwise, I would be getting a new phone a lot more frequently than I do.
Well, that's one reason I have an iWatch.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
So, do come in handy. Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
So the Oscars, let me see, Best Picture, Begonia. I've got that saved. I haven't watched it yet. F1, it was all right. Frankenstein, it was all right. Hamnet, haven't seen that yet. Marty Supreme, I've heard of it, but haven't seen it. One Battle After Another, that's the name of that Leo DiCaprio movie, and it was stupid. The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, I did not like Sinners. I thought it was stupid. Train Dreams, sounds dumb. This has been, I feel like, a really, really, really bad year for movies. The past year. Bryson said, can't find his lighter. That I've got another call on here about that. Going down the road, can't find your lighter. And do you have one in cars now? Remember back in the old days when in the car, you had a little lighter you could push in back when smoking was a much more prevalent thing. Nope, that's not a thing. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Yeah, the remote, the TV, the phone, to the couch.
I'm really bad about with the remote to the TV. I will have it in my hand when I leave the room. Like I'll go get something to eat or something and set it down in the kitchen or set it down in the bedroom and then spend the next 5 years looking for that stupid thing. And it does not have a find the remote feature. There's none of that on the TV. So if you lose it, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I had one that used to be, but I got rid of it.
Yeah. Did you lose it? Yeah. Thanks for calling. I think he's about ready to go into a coma or fall asleep. TV remote, that's really bad, Jimmy, and phone. My wife is the world's worst. Come running out of the house because she's always running late. So we're going to do, and inevitably, and I'll go get in the truck about 5 minutes early because I know she's going to be running late. So I'll get everything she'll have set up by the door, by the little table stand that we have at the door. She'll, no ashtrays, no cigarette lighters. So she will have everything like her coffee, her drink, her purse, the secondary bag full of other accoutrements. And I will go get all that and put it in the truck for her. Back the truck out, be sitting in the driveway, and she'll come running out, get in, scrambling in, and I'll be like, where's your phone? Oh my gosh, I forgot my phone. Inevitably, she almost always forgets her phone. It's just, I've gotten to where I ask, where's your phone? It must be an old truck, Bryson. I mean, when did they quit putting lighters in vehicles? I mean, they still have the power port. I guess technically you could buy a pop-in lighter for those. I bet you could. Yes, you can. For about $5. $10 at Walmart. So it would go in those socket power ports if your car has one of those. Thank you, Bryson. That doesn't help you with the ashtray, but you could have one of the kids hold their hand out for you. Or, and hear me out on this, Bryson, you could just quit smoking. And he's like, shut up. Oh, man. So it is time to do promos for the weekend. for the American Country Countdown. Let's see if they've got them done. They didn't have them done yesterday. Yes, there it is. So here's our buddy Ryan Fox.
Ryan Fox here. Before American Idol returns to your TV for the new...
Okay. I don't think anybody cares about American Idol, Ryan. Nope, I did the wrong one. Gosh. Okay. And it goes
2.5. Ryan Fox here. 2.5. Ryan Fox here. 2.5. Ryan Fox. 2.5. Ryan Fox here. 102.5. Ryan Fox here. Before KIX 102.5. Ryan Fox here.
I don't like how that sounds.
KIX 102.5. Ryan Fox here. Before 2.5. Ryan Fox. 2.5. Ryan Fox here. Before American.
That'll work.
Yeah. Sunday evenings.
Got to get the beds to match up, which is what I was trying to do there.
It's 102.5.
And give it a limit. And what is Sunday? The 25th. There's one. We got to do Elena for next week. We've got to do her promo. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Here's Thomas Rhett on KIX 102.5. Ryan Fox promo.
It's #1 for country. KIX 102.5.
One down. And now Elena's, which I've not heard from them yet. They're running a little late this week. Nope, there it is.
The one, the only, backstage.
And their levels are always all over the place.
Behind the music and talk.
All week long on Backstage.
So loud.
Long on Backstage Country, so let's go.
Sorry, guys, you're just having to watch me work.
Let's go. Brought to you by Big John's Roll-Off Service. Every month. Let's go. Brought to you by Big John's Roll-Off Service. Every month.
Wow, that's a lot of music bed extension I have to do.
Brought to you by Big John's Roll-Off Service. Every Monday through Saturday starting at 7 p.m. Only on the 4 states #1 for country.
Okay.
Let's go. Brought to you by Big John's Roll.
Oh, crud. We got to go. Ah, stop it. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:33. It is going to be a little cloudy today. Highs are going to be up to around 50, and it's 27 right now in Joplin. Got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes. There's still time for you to go online to the website or go on the KIX app and make your song picks before we start playing them back in just 14 minutes. But we're talking today about what you're always losing. You always seem to be losing what? 623-1025. What's the thing you're always forgetting or losing?
Mine, in my case, would be a babysitter. They're everywhere, but when I need a babysitter, I can't find one.
What's the thing you're always losing?
I cannot find the words, Randy.
Where did the words go? You know what we ought to do is just buy a dictionary and carry around. That way we'd always have the words.
It ain't going to work because I don't know how to read that well.
Well, practice makes, what is the word? I can't think of it. Man, if I just had a dictionary. What is the thing you're always forgetting or always losing?
I can never find my kids.
Well, would you like us to put on an APB or call the police? Or do you have them on the...
like a ringer or something, like a GPS on them, each one of them.
Maybe, or put their pictures on the side of a milk carton or something. You know, they do have those air tags you could just get and put in each one's pocket or their clothes or something. What's the thing you're always losing or always forgetting?
My beer.
That figures. It's probably because you've already drank it.
Well, you know, that happens.
Yeah. What's the thing you're always losing or forgetting? You can tell us on Facebook or you can text or tell us at 623-1025. It's the 4 states number 1 for country, KIX 102.5. Okay, back to the promo. Almost done with that. But we need to see who the artist is. I can't remember. Hardy. There you go. And this will start Sunday afternoon, which again is the 25th. At 2 p.m. So 1400. And we'll end on the 31st at 7 p.m. 1859. And then what number does this go under? We got to figure that out. $0040. Boom! There's the promos. Ta-da! Okay. So, since surely you guys are bored with watching me work, slaving, that's Bryson, that is right. Here I am again, slaving over this hot microphone, cranking out the radio content. To what? Thanks, might I ask? All right, guys, tomorrow we're going to get ready for snow. And, yeah, we're all going to look really, really stupid if, like Greg said, nothing happens. It will. It is going to happen, okay? To what degree or how much is still has yet to be seen. But we are going to get snow. So hopefully you made your predictions for the Joplin's first snowfall contest to win free car wash membership for a year. Because, I mean, got a really good chance of it happening this weekend, and then that contest will be over. Also, starting Monday, while I'm thinking about this, our big game giveaway is going to be starting on Monday, and I think that $5,000 cash giveaway is going to be starting Monday. So tomorrow, we're going to get ready for snow. We're going to be talking about why, and I know we've asked before, but we've never really figured it out, I don't think. We've had some suggestions, but we want to know, why do people go buy up all the bread and milk when it's getting ready to snow? When they know a winter storm's coming, people storm the stores and buy up all the bread and milk. Why? Why is it bread and milk? Why those two things? And we'll try to figure that out tomorrow. Plus, we'll be talking about snow. We'll be doing all snow stuff. And we'll talk a little bit about the Winter Olympics coming next week. Those are getting ready to start in Milan, Italy, and we'll have all the details on that. So have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. Bye.